First blood to Oscar Piastri at the start of this sprint weekend here in Spa. He was dominant in sprint qualifying, nearly half a second clear of the rest of the field, and it won't be his teammate Lando Norris starting alongside him because Max Verstappen joins him on the front row after a strong performance as well from the Red Bull driver. Different setup approaches from Red Bull and McLaren. Red Bull going quick in the first and last sectors, that means low downforce. McLaren quicker in the middle sector where you need higher downforce, and that really paid off for Piastri. Norris didn't get it together and was over 6/10 off his teammate, but still starts from third place, and obviously the points are paid out in the sprint on Saturday morning. What's interesting though is Piastri, as confident as he is and as happy as he is, says it's maybe one of the worst tracks to start from pole on, and with Red Bull having that low downforce and quick top speed, that makes him vulnerable to Verstappen at the start, and it might make it tough to overtake him, especially in a shorter race. So we'll have to wait and see how that one plays out. There's lots of shocks in SQ1 as well, a number of drivers dropping out early. Kimi Antonelli went off twice and ended up unable to set a competitive lap time, so he dropped out in SQ1, but so too did Lewis Hamilton, who was in trouble looking to try and find some lap time right at the end of his second run. Looked like it wasn't going to be enough anyway, but he then spun at the final chicane. He dropped out in the first part of qualifying. He wasn't the only early casualty though. George Russell also out in SQ2, so neither Mercedes making it through. And in fact, neither Aston Martin did as well, whereas all of the other 8 teams had at least one car through into the final part of sprint qualifying. So it's really competitive in that sense, but Piastri way out in front, and he'll be looking to stamp his authority on this race weekend by taking maximum points in the sprint tomorrow and just edging out his championship lead that little bit more.